What's going on, everyone? So I wanted to take the time to make this video to delve into further detail about my new training split and training program, since a couple people have inquired about it. Now, you guys probably have a good idea of the foundation of the training program and split from my previous video. I'm going to be doing an upper and lower body split, hitting each body part twice per week with one strength oriented day and one hypertrophy oriented day. Now, over the past few days I did make some tweaks. I originally planned on doing my deadlifts after my squats on my heavy lower body day, but in the past I've never really liked doing that because after squats your posterior chain is going to be fatigued some, and that's going to diminish your performance on deadlifts. So now what I decided to do is perform my deadlifts on one of the other 3 days that I was originally ascribing to lagging body parts. And of course, if I want to, I can always do additional work after the deadlifts. So Sunday will be my strength day for lower body. Monday will be my strength day for upper body. Wednesday will be my deadlift day. Thursday will be my hypertrophy day for upper body. Friday will be my hypertrophy day for lower body. Now, for the 3 power lifts, I will be using percentages of my 1 rep max and varying the intensity and volume on a week-to-week basis in a periodized fashion. As somebody mentioned in the comments on the previous video, it will be a form of block periodization. I will be doing 3-week training cycles with an option to deload on the 4th week if I feel it's necessary. If not, I will just repeat another 3-week training cycle. So week 1 of the training program will be the accumulation phase. So on my heavy days, for the 3 main lifts, the bench, the squat, and the deadlift, I will be aiming for 20 to 30 reps over the span of my sets, using about 70 to 80% of my 1 rep max. So the main emphasis will be the total work output and volume over the course of the sets. Now, this may be done in the form of 5 sets of 5, 3 sets of 8, or even 3 sets of 10. You know, I've never been one to kind of push what I have come to enjoy and prefer on others. You know, everybody kind of has their own preference in regards to sets and rep schemes. So I think it's important to really have that freedom. So week 2 of the training program will be the transmutation phase. And in this week, I will be aiming for 12 to 15 reps for the bench, the squat, and the deadlift over the course of my sets. So I'll be using about 80 to 85 of my 1 rep max for the 3 power lifts, and the 12 to 15 reps can come in the form of 5 sets of 3 like you seen me do in my last video on bench press, or 3 sets of 5. Like I said, you have a lot of flexibility and freedom, which I believe is essential. Now, week 3 of the training program will be the realization phase. This is going to be the heaviest week, so the overall volume is going to be reduced. For the 3 power lifts, I will be working up to 1 heavy set to failure with about 90% of my 1 rep max. And then the 4th week, I will either deload or I will begin a new 3-week training cycle with maybe a higher 1 rep max for each lift. I don't know how much stronger I'm going to get at this point since I'm cutting down, but I do believe that my bench press will continue to progress since my shoulder is 100%, and I think my sumo deadlift will continue to progress since it's still a fairly new lift for me. But squat is the one exercise that always seems to be affected most when I start cutting down and my waist starts shrinking and my core strength is reduced. So my squat usually does take the biggest hit during my cutting phases. So now that you guys kind of have the essence of the program, I'm going to kind of move into the accessory work and the work that I'll be doing for other body parts, since I still am a bodybuilder. So on my lower body strength days, after my squats, I will probably do about three additional sets for quads and 3 additional sets for hamstrings. On my upper body strength days, after my benching, I will probably do like 3 additional sets for chest, probably like incline bench press. Then I will move into back. I'll probably do 6 sets total for back, consisting of like 3 sets of supported barbell rows and 3 sets of weighted pull-ups. Then I'll move into shoulders. For shoulders, on my heavy days, I'll probably only do like 3 sets of presses, and then I'll do like 3 sets for biceps and 3 sets for triceps. So for the accessory work, the reps will be kept for the most part in the 6 or 8 to 10 rep range. Now Wednesday, like I said, will be primarily focused on deadlifts. Thursday and Friday will be my hypertrophy days. Thursday will be my hypertrophy day for upper body, and I will probably do about 12 sets total for chest, 12 sets total for back, 6 sets total for shoulders, and 6 sets total for biceps and triceps. And on my hypertrophy days, I'm going to have a lot more freedom, and you'll probably see me doing a lot of drop sets, supersets, things of that nature to keep things interesting. And the reps will be kept primarily in the 8 to 12 rep range, and some things you'll see me going upwards of like 15 to 20. Now Friday will be my hypertrophy day for legs, and I'll probably do like 7 to 9 sets for quads and like 6 total sets for hamstrings. So I think I covered everything that I wanted to. Hopefully you guys kind of have the idea of what I am going to be doing with my training split and program, and I'll keep you guys updated with how it's going. As always, if you have any comments or questions, just leave them down below, and I'll talk to you next time.